What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Nightmare here, coming into another video, and this is gonna be a DirectX12 video for all the non-believers out there. A DirectX12 tech guy came out and said all this 40-50% increases that people are saying are just something that they agreed to say because man, they came out and said and told everybody that that DX12 will be a 300 to 500% increase, that people would think they will be lying. You know what I mean? So, I mean, in the mind of a sane person, you would understand that, because only somebody crazy would be like, dang, 300 to 500% better. It is crazy. And believe me, you know what I mean? So they said, as a team, they came together and they agreed to say, okay, 40% better. But I'm gonna let you guys listen to what he said, and you know, he is a DX12 tech guy, you know what I mean? But this is what he said, okay?
And like an hour ago, actually has a YouTube video of Starstorm, which uses nitrous, running on DirectX 12, and along with benchmarks that show, and this is one of those things where all these people were making these, we were talking before we went on, and how I'm quote-unquote controversial, because I say these things, and like, he has no idea what he's talking about, he's making these claims, right? It's like, well, right, you know, we should buy a lot of Crow, because it's, you know, Nantech agrees. they have Starstorm, they benchmarked it themselves under DirectX 11 versus DirectX 12 on a full range of hardware, and their benchmarks show that DirectX 12 is 3-5 times faster. None of this 10% nonsense.
I mean, it's kind of like what Phil was saying. You'll see a 50% optimization on the CPU. To me, that's dramatic. Anything that cuts something in half is dramatic.
Yeah, but we're not talking 50%. We're talking 300 to 500%. That's right. That's why it sounds crazy. And then you go, that's why people were being skeptical, and I understand why. And I remember being in calls, people saying, now just say something like 40%, people will believe 40%, but they're never going to believe if you go out and say 300 to 500%. It's like, fine, 40%, and that's been
See, he said 300 to 500%. So, for all the guys out there that's, you know, not believing that DX12 would do anything for the Xbox One, things like that, he just came out and said that with the GTX 900 or whatever the freaking graphics card thing called, it was a 500%, it was 300 to 500% increase, and for a different one, it was a 700% increase. So, it's telling you guys that, and he started talking about the graphics on the Xbox One will start getting better. Well, if developers decide to use go CPU bound, you know what I mean? So he said if the developers decide to go CPU bound, the graphics in the Xbox One games will be a whole lot better. He said you'll start seeing shadows from firing guns and things like that. And so that's about it, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna leave a link to the podcast, and it's Tick Podcast, and I'm gonna leave a link in the comment section, because I'm doing it for Xbox. But I'm gonna leave a link in the comment section, and if you guys listen to it, but all the non-believers out there, DX12 is coming. It's coming, y'all. Just be ready. It's gonna be a great experience. Like he said something about, you know, Fable and things like that. How Fable is gonna use DX12, things like that. But it's gonna be dope when DX12 can be fully implemented in the game. It's all up to developers and things like that. They said they're gonna get out a few games that sell, or they're gonna get out a few games that sell before they, you know, let it out to the public or whatever. Let it out to the third party for them to use. But he said it's already mature enough for them to use it, but they want to get a few games out of this. But that's all I got for you guys. Link will be in the comment section. Thanks for listening.